What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we have the Demko 80 20.5 right in front of me. Now, I did a video with this in it recently, and I figured I never did a final review on this thing, and I've had this for a long time, probably about a year. I'd say probably about a year. And I just never got around to doing a final review. Like, I have a lot of knives like that I've carried, I've used. I just never got around to doing a final review over them just because I got so many knives and life's busy, you know how it is, right? But I figured I have it out, so why not do a review over it? I do really like this knife. Now, it has one thing that drives me crazy. We'll get into that towards the end. We'll get everything else in all the good stuff and all the details out first, and then we'll go into detail about what drives me crazy because I'm having problems with it. That's all right though. But obviously, look at that blade style. Obviously, the shark foot, aka it is a sheep's foot, but since you have that shark lock mechanism right there, obviously they called it a shark's foot, which is kind of cool. I liked it, honestly, and that's why I bought the blade style, not just because I like the sheep's foot look, or the Warncliffe, that type of look. I just thought the name was kind of cool. You know, they have their own little name for it, so that's kind of cool to me. It always obviously is also 3V for the steel, so you have a 3V shark's foot blade. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Jimping's pretty nice on it. I do like it. It is nice, and I'm very weird with jimping. I like aggressive jimping, but like this is like different like to me. Like it's not like the Kaiser drop bear aggressive jimping. Like I don't know. I'm really weird. Like I either like it or I don't. And this is jimping that I really like. Now let's show you. Let's get into it real quick and show you. Like it's got a lot of space in between them, and I don't know why, but my thumb just sits there perfect, just right there on it, and I don't know. It just feels good, feels good. The ergos on it are pretty good. I do like them. They are, so I know a lot of people like some people like they're just natural, you know, like here again like this, like the Flytanium, like the neutral look. It's very neutral. You just put your hand there. You know, a lot of people like that. I kind of like this. I like the way they have it carved out for my hand because my hand fits in there perfect and it just feels great. So it really depends on the knife for me, how I like it. If I like it kind of carved out like that. Some knives I've handled, I don't like that. Like it doesn't feel good and it just feels awkward. But on the 80 20.5, it does feel great. You can kind of choke up on it a little bit if you want to. Just be careful. You don't want to light yourself up that way. That's a good hospital trip right there if you slip and you know what I mean. And nobody wants to go to the hospital. Who wants to do that, right? Yeah, pocket clip wise, now that's one thing that's kind of a little goofy, if you, my opinion. But that's not the one thing I'm talking about though. But it's a little goofy. It's almost like a ½ inch sticking up out of your pocket, and I hate that. But a company made it to where you can fix that. Lynch, you can get a Lynch clip that is deep carry and it's left or right. Obviously, but with this one that comes with it, you cannot switch it over to this side because obviously the way it's designed. All you have to do is it comes with another pocket clip, so you just put that other pocket clip right there on the left side. Perfect, you're good to go. So there you go. See, that's something kind of cool. They're kind of thinking ahead. Hey, I think someone left-handed might want a knife one day. Let's put a pocket clip in there for him. There you go, right? My dad's left-handed. He'd be happy with it. Thumb studs. Now I do like the bigger thumb studs on this, but I also like the finger choil or the not choil, the finger hole, the thumb hole. Apparently I can't. There we go. There we go. That wasn't very impressive, but it flips open very nice, and it definitely needed some break-in period, like when I first got it, and it is pretty smooth now. Obviously not now, because I just tightened it a little bit, the blade. Let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. What kind of drives me crazy. We'll just get that out of the way. There you go. See it? Maybe not. See how the blade is to the left a little bit? I literally just tightened it up trying to fix it kind of centered again. And I honestly, there you can kind of see it there too. It drives me crazy. Like it's great lockup. Nothing back and forth, up and down. There's nothing. But when I close it, it's to the left a little bit. And I just fixed it a little bit because it was all the way over to the side. And I don't know why. I had to tighten it up a little bit. And it brought it over a little bit. But that's all I could do. Like I even tried to kind of hold it over. I know some people, they put like cardboard inside on the one side that it's kind of close to. They'll put cardboard on that side, stuff like that, kind of keep it from going that way. And I've tried that, and it's still just, it wants to fight me. I don't know why. And I noticed that a couple times the past few months. That's the only thing. I don't know why it does that. I'm fighting with it, and I don't know. I'll get it figured out sooner or later, right? But other than that, though, like, that's the only real issue. Like, companies, they fix the pocket clip. They at least come with a second one, like if you want a left-handed one. Lynch clip, they make a pocket clip for. Like if you want deep carry, so that saves you right there. I don't think they're too expensive either, so that's awesome. If you want nicer scales, the original, my opinion, original go, way to go. They have great scales. They have phenomenal looking. I'm going to get me a pair. Not a pair, but like I said, obviously, for this. I've been talking about it for a long time. I think it's time that I finally do it. I have a set that I like, that I've seen, and I'm going to probably get them. I think they're like $100, something like that. And I'd probably carry a lot more if I kind of changed up the scales a little bit. So I'm looking into it. I just got to get the funds together. Got to stop buying other knives, you know what I mean? Like I said, I do like the thumb studs. They are a little bigger, but they work. They work pretty well. I like them. Obviously, you have your secondary opening with the finger hole, or if you have thumb hole, and they both work very, very well. Let's go and get a link for you real quick. Oh, and I didn't tell you, it is a DLC. Yeah, DLC coated blade. It's not PVD, it's DLC. So there you go. Cutting edge is, I'm going to have to say about 2.75, right around there. The overall length is about 7, I would say 7.45. Or 7.5, 7.45 to 7.5. So it's pretty, decent size. All right. The handle right now that I have on it is the black Grivery. I don't know if my voice squeaked, my bad. Excuse me. It's that black Grivery blade or scales. Like, it's not bad. It's got that like diamond texturing type stuff on it. It does feel pretty good in your hand because it also is a thin knife, I feel like, too. So it does feel pretty good in your hand. Like, it really does. But it does feel like plastic. But, that's all right. No, it's polymer. Excuse me. Polymer. Let's get the scale out real quick for you. And it also does have steel liners in it. And also it has, if you can see it right there, it has the number in there, the patent number. So that's on the inside of it. Let's turn it on first, shall we? Let's get a weight for you. I'm pretty sure this sucker is pretty light. There you go, 3.5. That's not too bad. Yep. So it really is not a heavy knife at all. Like, it's pretty nice, and I think it's that polymer handle that really kind of, it helps it out. It does feel pretty sturdy. It just feels like plastic kind of, but it is pretty sturdy. I ain't gonna lie. I won't say nothing bad, too bad about it. Let's check out the screws real quick for you. I think they're T6 and T10. Yep, 6. Pot clip is 6. And the big boy right there, pivot screw, is T10. It's not too bad, not too bad. Put that away. Prices also do vary greatly on this thing. I will say that. They have a lot of variations, like I said, like steel blade, like the steel for the blade. I can't remember what other ones come out, or what other steels they are. I can't remember now. Crap. I think they have like AUS 10, or yeah, they have AUS 10 for one, or I think that's what it is. AUS 10. I think they have a few. They have quite a few. So the prices vary on this thing. This one right here specifically, this was a year ago. I don't know if I got a good price on it or not. I think it was around the holiday-ish like season. I got it for $175, so I don't think it was a bad price. I think I got it pretty good. I'm not sure. But once I get those scales on it and everything like that, I think it's going to be dope looking, and it's going to be worth every penny. But that's all I really got. If you guys like the video, just leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, obviously leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to respond as quickly as I can. Thanks.